There are a few landmarks in the world of horticulture as iconic as the Palm House at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'll be going inside this indoor rainforest, which has captivated visitors for generations. Botanical horticulturist Bree Langley will be showing me around and teaching me a thing or two about how you can create your very own jungle at home. Bree, lovely to meet you.
Hi, Camilla.
So you're going to be showing me around some of the glass houses here at Kew. But tell me a little bit about this one, the magnificent Palm House.
Well, you're currently standing in the oldest glass house that we have at Kew. This was completed in 1848. So this place was built for palms, and it still serves as a homage to palms now. And it was designed by somebody called Decimus Burton, using a very new technology at the time, wrought iron, which made it possible to create this amazing space without any pillars in the way, so we could really show off the palms.
You can really see through, can't you? It's absolutely spectacular and a great example of Victorian architecture, really, isn't it?
It's beautiful. We're coming up towards a renovation, but I find that the rust kind of gives it a sense of place in a way, and the fact that you can twirl around in any area here and you can see something new all the time, a new view through the trees, a new rosette on the balcony.
Yeah, there's so much to look at. I'd love to see some more. Can you show me around?
Of course, come this way.
Tell me a little bit about the renovations then.
So our renovations are probably going to last about 4 to 5 years. We would really like to enhance our heating and the accessibility that we can offer here in the Palm House.
Surely you don't have to move everything out, do you?
Yeah, we are going to have to dig out some really big plants. A lot of the plants in here, they're incredibly rare. There may only be one in Kew. So we'll be pruning things as much as we can, and any really large plants that we'll need to move, we will be getting in a lot of machinery to help us. It's not just going to be us.
No, that's good to know.
Yeah. And we will start propagating and moving the plants in stages.
And that brings me on to the importance of the Palm House at Kew. The work that goes on in here, that's massively important, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, the tropics, it's only 2% of the world's surface, but it encompasses about 50% of the world's plants, which is incredible. The biodiversity in the tropics is huge. And it offers a great opportunity to come across potential life-saving plants. We already have so many medicines from the rainforest, and there are so many plants still left to discover, but the ones that we do know of, we don't know what they're capable of. And that is really the beauty of this place, that we serve as a natural living laboratory almost for the scientists that have always been here at Kew.
Yeah, so not only does it look beautiful, but you're learning a lot as well.
Absolutely. I mean, from a scientific perspective as well as a cultural one. I mean, when can you see these kind of plants anywhere else?
So are there any particular plants here that stand out for you then?
The oldest plant here is from 1775. It arrived at Kew.
So before this glass house was here?
Absolutely. A complete dinosaur, and it's just behind you.
Where?
So this huge box here, and then follow that trunk all the way up.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are slightly worried about moving this one.
I can imagine. That's tricky. It's quite heavy.
He does flower. He has male flowers. He's a type of cycad.
Right.
So they are really poisonous. They've had to survive with dinosaurs.
Yes.
You have to be tough, right?
Yeah.
So it's just an incredible plant. It only grows very slowly, but it's just so beautiful in its own kind of majestic and calm way.
It is. It's really architectural.
Yeah.
I know Alan spent a lot of time at Kew.
You probably would have been here to look after this one.
Yeah.
I can just imagine Alan busy tending this in his student days. While few of us would have space for many of these gargantuan species, I'm eager to explore how we can bring a touch of that lush paradise look into our homes on a smaller scale.
Welcome to the water lily house.
Thank you. Do you know, we've come from a rainforest, but it feels even warmer in here.
Yeah, well, this is the hottest house in Kew. In the summer, you can get up to 37 easily.
Oh, wow. So are there a lot of houseplants in here that people could grow at home?
Oh yes, and tropical houseplants are so easy because they're really made for our houses. They quite like the dark. They don't mind if they're not watered too much. This is Mimosa pudica. It's a fancy name, but you might know it better as the sensitive plant. It's really good for kids, but for us as well. How it works is as soon as there is any wind or anything that it feels, it will close up as a way of protecting itself. But it can learn what is a threat and what isn't.
So if I touch it then,
Yeah.
if I just approach gently?
Yeah. Just give it a nice stroke.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, you could do this all day. It's a bit like popping bubble wrap. Oh, he's gone down. He knows I'm approaching. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Different
so
defense.
different areas of the plant will relax at different rates.
Yeah.
So if you water it in exactly the same way, exactly the same time, it will learn not to close up, which is incredible for a plant.
Yes. And the sort of position in a house this would like?
A nice sunny spot. Also, you're going to have to be aware that it does have a few little thorns in it, so it likes to scramble. And actually, we can plant them just now, if you like.
Yeah. Let's get to work.
Got a little baby one here.
You're saying, don't give me to Camilla. She'll touch all my leaves.
And the trowel. And if you just want to have a go here.
So good drainage needed, presumably?
Absolutely. And then
do
if we just tip that out
Yep.
and plant it to where the soil is at the moment.
Yeah. There you go. Hang around a bit.
So you're tucking it in like a little baby.
Oh, a little blanket.
Yeah.
Now he likes me. He's like, yeah, you're okay, Camilla.
Perfect. Thank you.
And what are some of the other house plants that people can grow successfully at home then?
This is a nice pink aroid. You can get those in lots of different nurseries, lots of different colours. Really good for the
A
bathroom.
really nice heart-shaped leaf.
Yes, it's beautiful. Another heart-shaped one is this. This is piper or black pepper. Actually, exactly the same as the spice that we have. And this one's a really good one for hanging down, loosening those edges, maybe for a bookcase or kind of, your interior designer could come out there. And then also we have some great examples of different types of variegated, colourful leaves. All of these, again, very easily accessible, easy to grow. And we've got some here that are bright purple.
Really pretty.
They may not be for flowers, but then maybe that's not what you want. You want a constant in the background.
You're not waiting for something to flower or go over.
Absolutely.
That's really good. It's year-round.
Absolutely.
Joy, really.
And again, with the ferns, year-round enjoyment, but it has this beautiful structure to it. A little bit like palms that you can get inside
And
as
those
well.
glossy, sort of waxy leaves.
Yes, you know exactly what height it's going to get to. Very low maintenance. Really good one for somebody who wants a great structure and a statement plant in their living room, perhaps.
It's incredible to imagine the work of the Victorian botanists and engineers who envisaged a jungle on the banks of the River Thames. The work done in these glass houses has added immeasurably to our knowledge of exotic and tropical plants. And I hope that after today, you've learned something too.